Someday, when the world is falling apart, I'll be the last one standing, watching, waiting, hoping that we can rebuild what was destroyed by the evil of greed. Hoping that we can rebuild everything from nothing. Praying that someday we won't have to protect the world from itself, but from an outside source. And on that day, we'll remember that, no matter what, because we are a team. We're stronger than those that stand alone. No, darling, this is our world. This is our home. And every time it is threatened, we come in to ensure its safety. But we can't always be there. Someday we will have to watch the world burn and recognize that we couldn't save it because it doomed himself long ago. We merely delayed the destruction that was intimate. It will happen eventually. For now, we can keep delaying it. But someday, we will have to stop. Someday, we will have to let the consequences of their irresponsibility catch up to them. It's like shielding a child from punishment for their disobedience. They won't learn unless they deal with the consequences of their actions. Do you think the people of our country, of our world, will ever learn the destruction they're slowly causing if we always shield them from it? No, they must experience it so they can recognize that a change must be made. Not just for our sake, but for the sake of it all. We can take hit after hit until it's finally worn us down so far that we're no longer able to take hits anymore. And at that point, what happens? They'll throw all hope in us and appoint a new hero, a new protector to take the hits for them. They'll forget about us, like they've forgotten about those who came before us. And the only thing that will be left of us is a fizzy memory in the back of our mind of the elderly and those that we saved. Will they remember anything other than the emotions they felt? Thinking that an impending doom was about to destroy their lives? Will they remember the relief they felt after they recognized that we were there, protecting them? No, they won't remember any of all. For a few years, maybe, but not for a long term. We're nothing more than an idol to stand, show them bravery, and fall again when they're done with us. We'll end up like every hero before us, forgotten and lost in the crowd. We are the mere phrase of the people, like celebrities, government officials, and anyone that is ever in the spotlight will be the excitement in a child's dream, a hope for the people, until one day they lose sight of what we stand for. We're viewed as invincible, but no one truly is invincible. Everyone has a weakness, everyone breaks down, and that is how we will be forgotten. It doesn't matter how hard we work. It doesn't matter how many lives we saved. It doesn't even matter how insignificant our appearance seems. It'll all be left behind when we go to the top of the mountain and watch the world burn. We have no choice but to let them feel what we have to. We can only take so many hits before the hits begin to take us down. If you watch a fight in the beginning, it's an even match fight. It's an even and match fight. But the results, depending on which fighter has the endurance and energy to fight harder. One may have trained to fight longer, but can't hit as hard, while the other one makes his swing count, but can only last a few minutes. Which one will win the fight? It only depends on how well they are at dragging the fight out. If one can dodge long enough to tire out the other opponent, then the fighter can last longer and will win. But if one is faster and can hit harder, then they will likely to manage to get in the winning blow and knock out their opponent. My dear, sweet darling, if the world ends, the only thing I need is to feel you in my arms in those last moments. That is the only thing that I will ever need.
Dream